State Street has been developed to be the center of our city with new restaurants, lots of new shops, and of course plenty of entertainment venues. Right in the middle of State Street is the old H.B. King's department store building. A couple of years ago, the old building was given a new life and rebuilt as a nice restaurant, an event facility, and on the third floor is the Bristol campus of Northeast State Community College.
We started here in May of 2013. It's been part of a vision for Dr. Gillum to try to expand the off-campus sites to the 5-county service area we have for Northeast State in order to get within 30 minutes drive from any part of our area. So we were able to negotiate with folks here in Bristol and be able to get this third floor here at the 620 site, get it renovated and retrofitted, and we started in February of 2013. We opened up for business in May. So it was a lot of work from a lot of people, but we've got a very nice facility here, and now we're here at this point in time with 150 students starting this fall.
The college offers all the expected courses like English, science, and math, but they offer a specific discipline that seems to fit Bristol perfectly.
Starting this fall semester is the Entertainment Technology Program, where it works with technicians. You know, you have the musicians, they're out there on stage doing their thing, creating music, but who's behind the stage making sure that the lighting and sound is working so that people can hear and see, and that the performers are comfortable with all the sound and the things that impact a performance. So the technicians are an important part of that team, and we have that program starting, again, in partnership with the folks that's happening here, being the home of the birthplace of country music.
These are the people behind the scenes at any music or theater venue that makes the performance work.
Other part of my career coming before I came to Northeast State was I was a musician and a storyteller and performer, and so I can readily identify with the frustrations that happen. When you walk up and step up to the microphone, when you speak within the first second, you know whether you're in trouble or not and what needs to be done. So it's always nice. It makes everything better when you've got someone who knows what they're doing with the sound system and are there, who know how to make you sound as good as possible for the audience benefit. We've got 10 students start off this fall semester, which is very good for us because we just started probably not hardly 8 weeks ago with the faculty and getting things promoted and marketed like this. So we're very pleased with where we're at this point in time. And as the word gets out and we were able to get into the schools and talk to the community and get known for what we're doing here, I'm sure we're going to grow this program significantly over the next few years.
10 students would not be much of a program at a large university, but Northeast State prides themselves in having small class sizes.
We have smaller class sizes, so we have more personal interaction between the faculty and the students. We have on purpose designed a number of student support services, tutoring services, career services. The fact is, as a community college, our teachers are designed to be teachers. You know, they get rewarded for effective teaching. Okay, you know how the axiom goes that you get what you reward. Okay, in the university system, and this is not a criticism, that's just what it is. The university system is designed to create and develop and disseminate knowledge. And so their faculty are hired to be researchers, to gather and accumulate and test and design and write up reports and generate new knowledge to disseminate. They're not being rewarded for teaching. That just happens to be a sideline things they do as part of being a faculty member in the university system. So for those students who do not need direct intervention from a faculty member, they just need direction, university system works real well for them. But for most of the students we see coming out of our school systems here, there's nothing like having that personal interaction to help the learning environment work for them and make it take for that student, and it allows that conversation back and forth and the interaction, which really makes things work well for that student.
With a changing economy, a lot of people have lost their jobs, sometimes jobs they've had for decades. Often they have outdated skills.
In 2002, we had the first big recession in our area where Levi Strauss and many other businesses just closed the doors and had the big offshoring that occurred. And I remember one man coming into my office and says, "I've been a loom operator for 20 years. Okay, for 20 years he was a valuable contributor to his community, valuable member of this organization. When this organization closed its doors and went to another country, all of a sudden all that value evaporated. He says, what do I do? where can I get another job as a loom operator? And obviously there was none. They were all gone unless he planned on flying to Malaysia or something like this. So we sat down with him and about 200 other people in the next 18 months, and we were able to cycle through those folks and find them alternate skills, instill in them the value that they've always had, but now we package it in a way where they could then transfer those skills to a career and get on with their lives. The one thing that an individual can do for themselves, which works for any person, black or white, male or female, young or old, is to get a degree. Is to get an advanced degree in a field that is of value.
One of the jobs that Northeast State has taken on is connecting local industries with skilled workers that have been trained at the school.
Northeast State is doing a super job. You know, they're really trying to get plugged into the community, to different industries, and they're really trying to support the need of industry.
Maybe that's why it's called a community college. It strives to be part of the community.
Northeast State, I've been with them for 20 years. It's just been a fine institution that I can say without reservation. These are people who truly care about what they do, and they understand the impact they have in this area and want to be a positive contributor to our region. You know, whether individually people, to companies and organizations, to the greater community at large. You know, we understand that we have an impact and we want to take good care of that and continue to provide good value. And in areas that we don't or are still maybe lagging, we want people to tell us about it. And let's sit down, let's find a way to make both of us better at what we do.
For more information about the Bristol campus of Northeast State, visit www.northeaststate.com/Bristol.